Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is a CDC Mayfly emerger. This is a very nice fly to have in your box. It's easy to tie, fast, it floats like a dream and fishes like a dream. So I'm gonna tell you a little about the materials used in this fly, and I start with my hook. I think I'm gonna find the right one. Yes, this is a clean camera, size 12 partridge hook. I can tie this in smaller sizes as well, but size 12 is more nice to have in the video. It's easy to see. Well, that's the hook. The thread I'm using is this kind. Bit special thread. It's a thread called Serafil. It contains of two cordals. Two small thread is winding together, and it's easy to split. You just wind it the opposite way and it will split for you. It's not easy to show now because this thread was about like a tan color. You can also color it with a panel marker. Well, that's the thread and that's the hook. And I'm gonna show you what kind of quills I'm using. This is the kind of vineyard artificial quills. I think I have the bag somewhere. Yeah, synthetic quill. That's the name. Olive. Well, that's the quill. And the feather. Well, I'm gonna tell you a little about the feather. The feather is from a local farm in Drangedal in Norway, and it's distributed with this firm. It provides very high quality CDC feathers. I can show you a little about. This is a jumbo feather in olive. They provides all colors that vineyard has. This is a 6 centimeters feather, very nice quality. They have a lot of it, so that's why I use this feather. It's very accessible for me who lives here in Norway. I think they can sell abroad as well. Well, that was a bit of commercial, but not so very much. But that's what kind of feather this is. The color is like a brownish. I have not yet received all these color codes from them, so well, that's all I had, and thank you all, and bye bye. Well, now we're gonna start tying this emerger. I start with putting the hook in the vise and attaching my thread. Snip off the rest. And make some wrappings down and form a conical body. At least try to. Some wrappings up and down the hook to make this little nice body. Okay, I take my quills, artificial quills from vineyards. Attach it to my hook. Wind the thread upwards and use the rotation on my vise to wind this little thing on. I think it's easier this way. than doing it hand over hand. I got more control of the situation, like that. Just wind those little quills on. It's more durable than the natural one. Of course, you can use that if you want. Now I reached the tying point for this. Tie off point, maybe. Like that. Touch it with some securing wraps. Snip off. Wind back. Now I'm gonna take on and make a little shell back. I try to find some in my leap of a pile of CDC feathers on my table. I mix one brown and one olive. That's okay. Now I'm gonna tie this feather in. Now I'll take my feathers, place them on top of each other, like that. Just collect the fibers. So we're to use some time on this. So touch it. See, now we have some bunch. Snip off. This is a big fly, so I like to make a big thorax. Now I'm gonna take the hackles, make a hackle and also a thorax. Well, I take 3 more fibers now, feathers, and put them on top of each other and place it in my tool that I have lying on my desk here. I'm gonna show you. I push this into this foam bit here. You see the fiber sticking up. And I take my clip and take it out like that. And use my scissor to snip this ends off. Snip it off. It's nice to have a large scissor for this. And then I'm gonna split my thread. This thread is easy splitting. You could just wind it opposite way and it will open. It contains of 2 small cordals. So, well, and to take some wax on the thread, I use some ski wax. That's nice. And take this clip, put it in the loop. And spin the thread with my hand first, a little bit, and spin the bobbin, and try to make the force go up in the loop so it will spin all the CDC feathers together inside the loop, and like that. You just wind it on like an original hackle. Push the fibers back all the way to the hook eye, almost. And then you take your thorax shell back, or what you might call it, collect the fibers, put it up. Try to get the fibers the way you want it, and touch it like that, and take your thread and take this bundle upside and make some wrappings in front of it. like that. And then you take your whip finisher and take a whip finish in front of all this. It will seal off, and this fly is now ready almost. You snip off the thread. There's some hairdressing to be done. First you take this little bundle and snip off, like stands up a little like that. You see now the fiber is long. You can take your fingers and just snip it off to the right length if you want, and take this fly upside down, pull the fibers on each side, expose the bottom one and snip it off like that. Little hair dressing. Okay, you see now, fantastic, floats like a dream. And if you want, you can seal off this quills with some lacquer. Just put it on your bobbin needle. Try not to take too much. You can do this in advance if you use UV resin, but I don't do that. I can't stand it. I'm allergic, so I have to do it afterwards. So there we have the finished fly. Very nice. It's a CDC emerger. You can, in small sizes, you can also use this as a midge emerger. This is a mayfly emerger now. So it will ride like this in the water with a hook down, and it floats on all this CDC. Well, more or less like this. It floats with this on this, and this back body will stick down in the water, and it will attract some fish. You can also vary with the color of this quills. You can use the natural one, or you can use the artificial one. That's free of choice. Well, that's all I had. This was the CDC mayfly merger. So thank you all for watching my video, and please subscribe and follow my channel. I changed my name to Per Ivars Fiskefluer now, because maybe for those English spoken people it's very awkward, but that's my real name, and this is a name that is more searchable on Google and YouTube. It's easier to find me now. Just copy my name and paste it. So and then you will find me. Well, that's all I had, and thank you all for watching my video, and thank you and good night and tight lines.